Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Grateful back here today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a all-in Memphis Grizzlies rebuild. Yes, just like the title says, all-in Memphis rebuild. I'm going to make them go all in. I kind of have an idea for a trade already. Yeah, this is like kind of going to be so, it's going to be so quick into the video. Like, you guys know me, I don't really like to do long intros and stuff like that. And usually I research a trade, all that. But like, in my opinion, I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies, it's pretty obvious two targets that they should be looking at. If I'm totally like tweaking right here, let me know in the comments. But I think that, you know, the Grizzlies just have to go all in. Like, they have John Morant, they have Jaren Jackson Jr. These guys are both in their prime. Jaren Jackson has 2 years left. Who knows if he stays? They have Marcus Smart, who's a really good piece. They have Aldama, who's a pretty good piece. They have Edie has been the biggest surprise in my opinion, like in a while. Like, because everybody thought this guy was gonna be trash. Like, not including me. I didn't think he was gonna be horrible, but I didn't think he was gonna be as good as he's been. But obviously you can't see his stats right now because 2K is 2K. They don't put a start today in. But yeah, Zach Edey's been very good for the Grizzlies. I mean, obviously because he's higher than Brandon Clark right now. So yeah, that kind of like shows how good he's been. They have Jalen Wells, who's a really good young piece. This is rookie year 2. They have Scottie Pippen Jr., which this is his like first real shot, to be honest. Like, I mean, he played a good amount with Memphis last year, but he's a pretty good piece too. GG Jackson, he's a young, good piece too. Like, he's in his second year and he's 19. Vernon or Vince, why did I say Vernon? Vince Williams Jr., also a good piece, but I think that he could be used as trade bait, to be honest. But he's obviously a pretty good player. Laravia, I mean, I don't really like his contract, to be honest. I mean, does it have, I mean, he has a $5 million basically team option. I think he could be used as trade bait, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. And then the rest of these guys, I mean, they have Luke Kennard. I forgot he was in the league still, which is kind of insane. And I think, yeah, they have this weird contract with Concar. I feel like they just needed to pay somebody, because does this guy even play, like, at all? I mean, like, how is this warranted $6 million a year? I don't really understand. But let's get straight into the two pieces that I think. I mean, I would usually edit this, like, and, you know, cut it up and all that type of stuff. But I feel like there's no need, because the pieces that I want to trade for are pretty obvious. I mean, you guys should probably know who I'm going to say, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that they should try and go for Jimmy Butler. I mean, I know Jimmy Butler's 35, and for some reason in 2K, I don't know why they do this. It's something with 2K that he doesn't accept that player option for some reason, but it's like he's going to, because he's not going to get 52 mil at 36. Like, he's not going to get that anywhere else. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think he's mostly linked with the Bucks right now. I think, like, it's kind of weird because he was linked with another team. Maybe it might have been Memphis. I totally forgot who it was, but I seen it on Twitter that he like just didn't want to go to. But it was one team that he just didn't really care for, that he was linked to. But and then the second option would be Brandon Ingram. I mean, again, this is a guy in a 1-year deal. I don't really know who'd be better for the team, to be honest. Brandon Ingram's more of a scorer, more of an offensive player. Jimmy Butler kind of does a little bit of everything, to be honest, because he could basically do everything on defense too. So I don't really know what would be the better option for this team, to be honest. But I kind of want to see what the trade value is for both of them, to be honest. I think Jimmy Butler probably will be easier to trade for. I mean, he's 3.5 star, which is kind of crazy. And then, or it makes kind of sense because he's basically on the trade block. And then Brandon Ingram's 4 star. They're both 4 star actually. So I want to see like what I could do. So I mean, like, if we're being honest, I feel Desmond Bane is probably the guy to go, if I'm going to be honest. It's either him or Marcus Smart. I mean, you could say that Desmond Bane should stay. I mean, he's on a 5-year deal. He's 26. I mean, the contract is only going to get worse from here on out. So it's only going to get worse. And I mean, he's the third option. He plays a good amount of games. I know he has 28 games played this year, basically the same stats. I think he's kind of peaked at his stats. Like, I don't really think he's gonna get too much better than this, but this is still a really good NBA player. Like, it, you know, but I don't know. I don't know if I feel like it's right to trade him or Smart, because Smart's probably better on a title winning team. If that makes sense. Can I see his? Trying to see his like wins above replacement or whatever it is. I forgot the stat yet here. It's estimated wins added. That's what it's called in basketball. But yeah, he has 6. Marcus Smart, he was in Memphis last year. He had 0.5. I mean, like, what are their values? So Marcus Smart's a 2.5 star, and Desmond Bane is a 3 star. I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, like, Desmond Bane can move back to the shooting guard, and then Jimmy Butler could play that 3 and could play the lockdown defense like Marcus Smart does. I mean, we could put Marcus Smart in here. We can add a first-round pick. I think we could put, let's say, like Luke Kennard in there too, and we can add another second. I mean, this would be a decent deal. I mean, like, I don't know what the Heat expect to get back for Jimmy Butler IRL. I don't think it's going to be anything really better than this. I feel like it's just going to be some draft capital and a couple role players, because this guy, like, when you're trading for Jimmy Butler, you're basically taking on $100 million salary, because he's going to accept that player option. So you're stuck with him for 2 years, and you have to win now. Like, you can't trade him to a shit team and just expect them to like turn it around. Like, let's say I could totally see this happening. And I know it's kind of wild. I could totally see the Bulls trying to trade for Jimmy Butler. I don't know why. I'm a Bulls fan, so I could just see this stuff happening. And Jimmy Butler is so obvious of a trade target for the Bulls, because it's just Jimmy Butler. Like, they just love living in the past. So yeah, it makes sense for the Bulls to try. But I'm gonna offer this, see what they say. We have to add an exception. They say you're asking me to give away a valuable asset. I'd say we add another second. Still says the same thing. Let's go to the Pelicans. Let's say, hey, New Orleans, we're gonna offer you the same deal that we just offered Miami for their expiring player. And let's see what they say. They basically say that they love their roster, so that's like a kind of no with trades in this game. I mean, we could throw in Brandon Clark, but then that would be, I mean, then we could start this guy, which I don't even know who this guy is. No offense, I've never heard of him in my life, so I don't really know who he is. I mean, we could throw in Brandon Clark though. I mean, he's decent. Like, he's a good NBA center. He is undersized, like, and the problem is that he can't shoot, so he's not really that good at power forward. I mean, what is his EWA? 0.6. I mean, like, we could throw him in. I'm so down to throw him in, to be honest. I mean, see what they say. They want Luke Kennard. They'll give me Duncan Robinson. I think that we take this. I'm not gonna lie. I think that we take this, and then I feel like we take that, and then we look for a center, because that's probably the best trade that they'll get back. I mean, he goes down to an 80 at a shooting guard. I mean, Jimmy Butler doesn't go out. Okay, we're putting Jimmy Butler at the SG, because Desmond Bane going out to an 80 is wild. That's insane, 2K. But yeah, we need a center. I mean, we just took on a lot of salary with Duncan Robinson, and I feel like I wish there was a way that you could just look at all the centers like through this. But I feel like, to be honest, like, Robert Williams would be cool. I mean, he's very injury prone though. I mean, he probably wouldn't cost that much to end up trading for, to be honest. I mean, let's just look and see. You know, I'll trade you Duncan Robinson for him, just straight up a swap. They say they want a first round pick and they want us to take on this guy. I don't even know who he is. I mean, I'm not taking that personally. I just would rather do just a straight up swap. I mean, like, Robert Williams, like, they have so many centers. Like, it's insane how many centers they have. I don't even know if Donovan Clingan even plays, to be honest. I haven't been paying attention to Trailblazers basketball, if y'all can't tell. Maybe Naz Reid. I mean, he could be cool on this team. I mean, we'll throw in 2 seconds with y'all. See if we can get this over the line. They say no. I mean, can we throw in Luke Kennard or Concard to this deal? Nah, bring them over salary. I mean, Naz Reid would be pretty cool for this team. I mean, he could shoot pretty well. He's gonna hold his own off the bench. I feel like Edey has to start right now. Like, Edey's been way too good not to start. But is Naz Reid worth a first round pick in the future? Maybe next year's first round pick, because I think this team is gonna end up being pretty good. I mean, maybe you could throw in like a lottery protected pick. They say no. Maybe throw in these 2 seconds alongside it. They say yes. I mean, that's a good trade for both teams in my opinion. I mean, the Timberwolves get another shooter, which I need to do a Timberwolves rebuild too, because wow, they've looked horrible, to be honest. They've had glimpses of looking good, but that team just looks very not good in my opinion. But yeah, let's see what the rotation's looking like. So we're looking like Ja Morant, Jimmy Butler. I mean, Desmond Bane is playing 27 minutes, which I'm cool with. I mean, I feel like we have a lot of small forward and power forward depth, but we don't really have, or we kind of have depth everywhere. Like, this team is pretty deep. That's why I'm saying this team should go all in, because this team is pretty deep, to be honest. Like, they're pretty damn deep. I think Edey has to start for right now. I mean, I'm fine with Naz Reid getting like 24 minutes a night and them just splitting the minutes, to be honest. I feel like Edey's just been way too good this year. I mean, I can't see his stats because 2K is so horrible with this and they can't have a start today because they're so incompetent. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I want to run an 11-man rotation, to be honest. So I'm gonna put this on 11th man, redo this. That's how you do the 11th man, by the way. So boom, 23 minutes a game. I feel like we need to play Vince Williams a little bit just because, like, he's pretty good. Like, I don't know why he's not playing. He's pretty good spot up shooter. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna roll with for this year. I don't think I'm gonna make any more trades. I think we're pretty much done with trading. I feel like this team, this is really what all in looks like. I mean, Jimmy Butler is probably gonna opt out, but we could definitely bring him back. I'm gonna bring y'all back at the end of this year because I'm not making any more trades. There's just no other trades to possibly make for this team right now, to be honest. At the end of the first year, Luka Doncic wins MVP. I mean, he does pretty much every single simulation on this game. Jared McCain, Rookie of the Year, which is interesting. I mean, to be fully honest with y'all, he was gonna win it, but then he got hurt. Like, if he didn't get hurt, he was 100% winning this, like, no doubt. Russell Westbrook, 6th Man of the Year. That's interesting. Definitely could happen in real life. I think Pritchard might win it, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, if he keeps balling out like he is IRL, probably he will. Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, this guy's unbelievable in real life. And then Amin Thompson for the Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year, Tyler Hero. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. Any guys in the first? Nope, nothing. Okay. So we were the 3rd seed. We went on a losing streak to end the year. I mean, Jaren Jackson's furious at us right now. Ja Morant averaged 24 and 8. I mean, kind of a little step back in scoring, but I mean, he shot pretty well. And I mean, he's playing with Jimmy Butler, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. So it kind of makes sense that he's going to take a little step back in scoring a little bit. I mean, if I'm going to be fully honest with y'all, basically it's simulation. Like, this happens for everybody. Like, if you put anybody on a good team in these 2K simulations, their scoring takes a step back, like, every time. I don't know why. But yeah, he was pretty damn good this year, though. I mean, he shot probably his best from 3 in his career. Yeah, pretty much, to be honest. I mean, what did he average? Like, he averaged 361. I mean, that's as good as he did in 21-22. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And then advanced stats. I mean, his EWA, I mean, I was 17.2, which is pretty good. I mean, this stat is new. I love this stat personally. I mean, I watch like a decent amount of baseball too, and this is a great stat in that too. So, I mean, like, I love that stat. But Jimmy Butler averaged 13, 4, and 5. I mean, he's not really here to average 20, if I'm going to be fully honest with y'all. Yeah, he is an overpay. But it's going to be pretty hard to not get an overpay in the NBA nowadays. It's like that in every single sport now. You have to overpay if you're going to want to win. And yeah, he was pretty good for us. He wasn't that bad. I mean, he was a 90 at some point in the year, so can't go wrong with that. I mean, how many wins did he have? He had 10 wins. So, I mean, he's not the worst. Definitely better than Marcus Smart. I mean, if we can go over here, Marcus Smart. I mean, did he get hurt? He's not even here. Marcus Smart isn't even here anymore. So, I mean, I guess that kind of shows. I mean, Brandon Clark is still here. I mean, he was, like, I don't regret trading him. The only thing he was better in was rebounds and steals. I mean, I don't regret trading him at all. Jaren Jackson Jr., I mean, this is probably one of his worst years in the league. He's always horrible in simulation. Like, 2K do this with some players, mostly with big men, to be honest, nowadays, where they are awful in simulation. I don't know why. Like, I wished it was different, but it's just not. I mean, he was still pretty good for us. I mean, he added 4 wins. I mean, whatever, I guess. And then Desmond Bane, this was his second worst year in the league. Like I said, he's not good in simulation either. Like, that's why I was really debating on trading him, because he's not that good in simulation. He never is, and I don't really know why. I mean, he added probably no wins to us, added 5. Aldama, he's a role player who really cares. Naz Reid, I mean, Naz Reid had his second best year in the league off the bench, basically. I mean, he averaged more rebounds. He shot better. I mean, he shot 500, so he shot better than last year. A little bit worse from 3, but I'll take that from my big men, to be honest. And he got more blocks, so I tipped that. And then Zach Edey in his first year, I mean, I'm fine with this. I feel like he's going to get better. I mean, he's been playing better in real life than this, so I mean, it's whatever. I mean, he probably came off the bench, to be honest, just knowing 2K simulation. Scottie Pippen Jr., I mean, he's not starting anymore. He's off the bench. He's a 6-man, basically. So this is really good numbers from my bench point guard. GG Jackson, he's only going to get better. I mean, Desmond Bane is going to need to watch out for his spot, because GG Jackson's coming for his spot, and it's simple as that. Jaylen Wells, whatever, rookie year, I think he's only going to get better. And then Vince Williams, he's just there to play defense. Simple as that. Simple as that. Laravia didn't really play. Concar didn't play a minute. This guy didn't play a minute. So, yeah, let's just get straight into the playoffs. We're playing Phoenix. I mean, it's kind of hard. The Western Conference is kind of hard. I mean, like, they could definitely lose to this team. Grizzlies could 100% lose to this team. Hopefully not. I mean, Naz Reid is starting. I mean, let's see my playoff rotation real quick. I mean, I'm pretty fine with this. I'm fine with playing 11 guys, to be honest with y'all. Like, I know it kind of seems OD, but I mean, I want to play Zach Edey a little bit more, in my opinion. I feel like he should be playing a little bit more. Let's slow down his minutes. I mean, he should be playing 19 minutes a game. I mean, he's good. Like, I don't know why they hate him so much. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So we're gonna go game by game. We win game 1. We win game 2. They win game 3. They win game 4. We win game 5. We're in a game 7. We're in a game 7 against the Suns. Series 1. I mean, series 1 of the video. We're in a game 7. But we're winning by a pretty comfortable amount right now. Never mind. I spoke a little bit too soon. I mean, we're up about 6. We're up 8. I mean, we won. It didn't let me stop it again, but we won. So what are the stats looking like? So Ja Morant, I mean, he got 27 in that game 7. I mean, he's been all right. I think he should definitely be better in the playoffs than he's playing right now. Jaren Jackson, I mean, he's been a lot better in the playoffs than he was in the regular season. Great game 7 from him. Naz Reid, better in the playoffs. Aldama, really good in the playoffs. Wow, he had a really, really good series. I mean, this guy stepped up great. Jimmy Butler, just there to lock up KD. Just lock up KD. That's all I need from you. Desmond Bane, awful. Awful from Desmond Bane. As simple as that. Awful. So I'm thinking right now, do I want to up Ja Morant's minutes a little bit? I mean, I probably should. I think Vince Williams, I mean, I'm kind of fine running a 10-man, to be honest. I'm kind of fine running a 10-man. I know Vince Williams is good enough to play, but I just feel like Ja Morant's got to get the minutes. Like, if he's getting 40 minutes a game, he's hitting 30 a game. And it's simple as that. So I feel like he's got to get the minutes. We're playing the Golden State Warriors. Golden State's always a scary team, but I think Curry is hurt. I mean, they're starting Dennis Schroeder, so they're not that scary of a team without Curry. I mean, if Curry's playing, yeah, Curry's hurt. If Curry's playing, they definitely, they won game 1. I was going to say they definitely make it a series, but they win game 3. Okay, they win game 4. What is happening, 2K? Like, this team is never beating the Grizzlies in a series with Jimmy Butler. Like, without Curry, this team is never beating them. We were up pretty, yeah, this is a win right here in game 5. I mean, we're cooling right now. We're cooling. We're all right. Game 6. Come on, let's bring this back. We can come down. We can come back from a 3-1. We start off the game hot. We get 31 in the first quarter, so we're shooting the ball pretty well. Hopefully, I mean they're coming back though. They're right on us. We're up by 6. We're up by 9. We're up by. Okay, we won by a pretty solid amount, pretty safe. And then we're playing them in a game 7. Another game 7. 2 series in a row. Game 7, both series. We were up by 9 right now. I mean, we're up by 12. We're up by 13. Okay, we should win. We have this. We have this in the bag. Okay, we go down 3-1. A little bit scary. Ja Morant getting 15 assists in a game 7. This guy's a game 7 demon. He's a game 7 performer. Now let's go to recent games. I don't know why I'm even over here. But, he had a pretty decent series. He had one really bad game where we lost. And Jaren Jackson, he was alright. Desmond Bane was definitely a lot better this series. I mean, 2 points in game 1. 2 points? Ugh, that's just nasty. Jimmy Butler, I mean, he's having his games. 100% he's having his games. I mean, 23, 23. 17 right here, 28 right here. He's having his games. I feel like he's super inconsistent right now, but I mean he's definitely playing really good defense. So that's all we need. GG Jackson, big game 7 from him. That's what we need off the bench. Big game 7. Naz Reid, pretty good. I mean Aldama, I mean he was all right to be honest, game 7, but I mean 19 and 14. This guy's been hooping. He's been hooping. So we got to play the Dallas Mavericks, and this is the team that is probably the best team in the West right now. IRL, like with Luka Doncic, obviously they're hurt right now, so it kind of makes sense that they're dropping games. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's get straight into this. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. So we're in an elimination game again. Can we be the first team to come back from a 3-0? I don't know. I mean, we're like winning by a little bit. We're not winning by a lot. They could definitely still win this game. Oh, I think they're gonna win this game. Let's jump in. Let's jump in. I'm not gonna play, obviously. I'm gonna where is it? Choose sides. Boom, and then camera. 2K. Okay. So we got Ja Morant at the line right now. I mean, this might be 1 free throw. I think that's how they put you in games. Never mind, it's 2. He hits the first. Okay, we're chilling. I think they just took off Zach Edey or Aldama. They took off Aldama for Jaren Jackson. So the starters are in. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't even know who the hell I'd want on Luka right now. I mean, I guess Ja Morant's on Luka and Jimmy Butler's on Kyrie. I mean, we're gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna change anything. I've definitely put Ja Morant on Clay though. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. This is, I mean, Ja's kind of holding his own though. Ja's low-key holding his own. I mean, he got it, but shit, Ja Morant was low-key holding his own right there. Like, he was chilling, to be honest. So we got Ja with the ball. He's probably gonna take it in the paint. Yup. Free dunk every time. I mean, I'm switching this. Like, I'm the team's GM. We need to switch this right now. We need to put Jimmy, we need to put Desmond Bane, and then we need to put Ja Morant. It's simple as that. It's all we need to do. So it's literally all we need to do. Okay, he's gonna play on Clay. No, wow, okay. Thank you, 2K. Thank you. Thank you for just not saving anything. Like, this game is awful, man. All right, they're giving the ball to Ja Morant. We're gonna see how this goes. I mean, he's taking him to the hole. You gotta take. Oh my God, the AI. Oh, he has a free cut right there. Like, the paint is wide open. This game is awful, man. Then Gafford gets the board. You gotta foul. This is how we're going out. This is how we're going out of the playoffs. Oh, Ja Morant's literally wide open right there. That's so wild. This game is so shit. Like, this game is so bad, man. Like, what are the AIs doing? They're so bad. That's so unfortunate, man. Remember, we got a possession right here, but after that, I'm kind of checked after that. I'm not gonna lie. John Morant's holding it. I mean, we're going for the win. Never mind, we're not. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. But the paint is wide open. You're John Morant. Dunk the basketball. Please dunk the basketball. Please just dunk the basketball, man. Just dunk it. Like, you have it, man. You have it every time, Ja. He has 35 points. He's hooping. Like, just take it. Just take the dunk. You're wide open. Could have been winning this game. We're probably gonna lose. I bet you Luka puts up some dumb shit and hits it. All right, so Jimmy Butler's actually on Luka now. Luka from deep. Wow, he almost hit that. I was deep. Like, I was like a Damian Lillard buzzer beater. All right, we're gonna go right back to Simcast right after all this stuff. I mean, whatever the hell 2K wants to put in the game nowadays. Okay, like, do y'all hear this? Like, I know y'all hear this. I can't do anything. So Simcast, like, right here. Boom. Okay, back into it. We're up by 2 with a minute left. They're up by 1. We're gonna jump in. They're up by 2. I think they have the ball. Ooh. Luka with the ball, top of the key. I mean, he's gonna put this up. Never mind. Gafford free cut. This game's over. This game's over. We're not a shooting team. We're not going to hit a 3. This game's pretty much over, to be honest. That's tough. That's tough. Getting swept in the Eastern or Western Conference. I almost said Eastern Conference Finals. Getting swept in the Western Conference Finals like this. It's not fun, man. It's not fun. Jimmy Butler from 3 from corner. Brick. That's the game. That's game. Yep. Let's game. Jimmy Butler's literally wide open right there. He has to hit that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I know Jimmy Butler's 3 is like very inconsistent IRL, and I know he's not the best 3-point shooter. Jimmy Butler's hitting that in real life. Like, he is. He's hitting that. Like, you have to hit that. You have to. Luka wins the finals, wins Finals MVP, pretty much cements his place in the Hall of Fame at this point. Draft lottery. And I don't really think we have anything, to be honest. Yeah, we don't. We don't have anything. Staff signing. I mean, Taylor Jenkins, he's okay. We'll leave him for a year. He's fine. Anything I want to do? Any moves I want to make? I mean, Desmond Bane was so... I mean, he was alright for the last 2 games. I mean, he's okay. 36 mil? I don't know. I mean, John Morant was hooping that last game. I mean, Jimmy Butler was alright. There's a lot of questions about this team right now. I don't really know what to do with this team. I'm not gonna lie, because Desmond Bane, I feel like he's on the chopping block. Like, he might need to go, to be honest. He might need to go. So, NBA draft. Cooper Flag goes number 1. Makes total sense. Dylan Harper number 2. Ace Bailey number 3. This is probably the most sense I've ever seen a 2K draft make. Jazz are trading the 4th pick for LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges. What? What? Am I tweaking? Like, what? Why the hell would they trade LaMelo Ball? He's having his best season. What? And then they picked Igor Demon. I mean, he's 6'9", which is cool as a point guard, I guess, but he's no LaMelo Ball. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. He's no LaMelo Ball. I don't think we have a pick in this draft, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we don't. So I'm just going to skip it. Like, that was just stupid. That was so stupid from the Hornets. I mean, it's the Hornets at the end of the day. I mean, Jimmy Butler declines his player option. He does it every time. You're making $50 million, brother. Just take the player option. Take the money. We're offering Nas Reed a deal. 100,000% Nas Reed's getting a deal. I mean, I'll give him a 5-year deal with a player option, and I'll give him probably 17 a year. I mean, this is probably a contract that he'd get in real life. This is in my opinion, he's definitely deserved this. He had a really good year with us. I think we bring him back 100,000%. I think Jimmy Butler, I mean, he's gonna regress. I feel like we bring him back on a 1-year deal. We bring him back on a 1 and done, maybe a 2 with a team option. I'd say a 2 with a team option, and I'd say about like 39.4 a year. Basically this. I mean, we put in a trade clause because if we want to get rid of him mid-year, we get rid of him. But yeah, I feel like we bring back Jimmy Butler. I mean, there's no reason not to. We just made the conference finals, so he agrees. Nas Reed agrees. I'm totally fine with this. I'm totally fine with running it back. To be honest, I feel like I'm not totally fine with running it back. Actually, I feel like we should make a trade. Like we should for a small forward. We should make a trade. And I mean, I'm looking at. I mean, Zach LaVine. He had a pretty good year. He's hooping in real life right now, but he had a pretty good year in this game. I mean, Kobe White too. He'd be interesting on this team. I mean, what else am I really looking at? I mean, Kawhi. Do we get the just old Avengers together? I mean, if we could even trade for him, I don't even think we have the cap, to be honest. We have to give up Concar. We have to give up Desmond Bane. It's basically 2 years of Kawhi. I mean, I guess. I mean, we'll give you a 2029 pick too, and we'll give you this guy because I don't even know who he is. I guess. No offense, and we'll give you Jake LaRavia. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, to be honest. But they're not budging. They don't want that deal. I don't know why. I feel like Clippers should just move on from Kawhi at this point. Larry Markkinen on the Hornets. I mean, they just traded away LaMelo Ball. I mean, it could be crazier. I mean, I guess it could be crazier. Maybe they're like, oh, I mean, they want Jimmy Butler. They'll give me Brandon Miller and they'll give me Brandon Miller and Lauri Markkinen for Desmond Bane, John Concar, and Jay Huff, and Jimmy Butler. I mean, I'm just okay. I guess. I mean, we're gonna try this. I mean, I know y'all want to do this. The Hornets are just stupid as hell in this game. The Hornets are just stupid as shit. I mean, they're just the greatest. I mean, just move him to small forward, and he's way better than Desmond Bane. He's way better. I mean, he's gonna hoop. He averaged 24 and 4 last year. Brandon Miller, he's gonna hoop on this team. The guy's really good in real life, and he's gonna fit perfectly on our team. As simple as that. We're going straight to the next year. I don't really care about anything else. Yeah, we just fleeced the shit out of the Hornets. Like we just fleeced them so bad. And yeah. That was bad. That was so bad. So for my coach game plan for my rotation this year, I feel like I'm gonna run Ja Morant about 34 minutes. I feel like we run a 10-man. I mean, it's still 11 with Vince Williams out there. I mean, I feel like Vince Williams is just wasted talent if he's not playing a little bit. I mean, we could run Ja Morant a little bit less. I know it's messing up his stats. Like, he probably could win MVP with more minutes, but I mean, I'd rather him play a little bit less and not get hurt than play a little bit more and get hurt. I feel like Zach Edey needs to start this year too. I mean, he's been pretty good. Vince Williams about 9 minutes a game. We're running an 11-man. We could run a 12. I mean, we got these old heads in free agency basically, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I gave Aldama an extension, by the way. I gave him a 3-year just because of how good he just played in the playoffs. Where's the contract? I gave him a 4-year extension actually, so he's gonna make about 20 mil a year. It's a pretty tradable contract, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of teams will be interested in this kind of player. He's pretty good. And yeah, he just had a really good playoffs. He definitely deserved it, to be honest. And yeah, this is how I'm going to run my rotation. Jimmy Butler, we're running it back 1 more year with you. As simple as that. And if you're shit, you're gone. You're gone. You're just gone. As simple as that. I'll bring it back at the end of the year. I'm not making any moves. Real quick. Let's just see. Because I don't think he's going to resign. Jaren Jackson, refused to resign. Cool. Cool, Jaren Jackson. Cool. I mean, I guess. Wow, just what I expected. The Luka Doncic MVP has hit again. It's the safest bet you could ever take in anything. It always hits. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. James Harden wins Sixth Man. He's on the Bucks now. Is he still on that crazy contract? Or did he sign? He's 35 mil. Okay. I mean, he's hurt, but yeah, 35 mil for a 36-year-old James Harden. Okay. Wemby, Depoy again is probably going to win it every single year of his career at this point. Most improved, Scoot Henderson. Good for him, to be honest, because he looked like he was going to be right there with Wemby. Cade Cunningham, Clutch Player of the Year, and Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year again. The Mavericks are just really good in simulation now. Like, they were really bad in simulation a lot of years, but now they're just really good. We have nobody in the first teams, and we are seed 3 again for the second year in a row. So we have Ja Morant. I mean, he's basically averaging the same exact stats of last year, shooting a little bit worse. I mean, like, he's gonna play a lot better in real life. Like, he's gonna be so much better than this. It's just weird. Like, it's just weird. Jaren Jackson. I mean, he definitely had a better year. Definitely had kind of a bounce back year. I mean, he was decent. It was better than last year. Brandon Miller. I mean, his scoring took a little bit of a step back, but he is a third option now, which is a thing. But he shot the ball really well, so I'm pretty happy with him. I mean, if we're being for real, and I'm gonna be honest, definitely play better than Desmond Bane, 100%. Jimmy Butler, I mean, it's kind of the same. To me, he's not worth bringing back. Like, unless we win the finals, he's not worth bringing back, and as simple as that. Edie was pretty good, to be honest. The scoring isn't there, but really everything else is. Aldama was pretty good. Gigi Jackson was decent. Scottie Pippen Jr. was decent. Jalen Wells is outraged, but he was decent. And Vince Williams was okay. And Naz Reid is hurt for 1 to 2 weeks. So, yeah, cool. What we're gonna run in the finals, in the playoffs, we're gonna run a 10-man. We're gonna run Ja Morant. I mean, I want Ja Morant getting more minutes, if I'm gonna be honest. Jalen Wells, you're cool, but you're getting you two are both getting 10. Scottie Pippen Jr. is getting 17. G Jackson, I think I'm gonna leave at 22. I think he deserves it. Jimmy Butler, we want to give a little bit more minutes to. I feel like Zach Edey, I mean, he needs to play. He's gonna play basically every minute because who else is running center on this team? But yeah, let's just get straight into it. We have a 7-4 versus 7-5. I'm just noticing that 7-4 versus 7-5. Wemby versus Edey. Who's better? Probably Wemby. But yeah, we'll see. I guess. I mean, we win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. They win game. Okay. So y'all can't give us a sweep, 2K. Like, y'all just hate us so much that y'all can't give us a sweep. And Ja Morant got 15. I mean, he was all right. Whatever. I mean, we're gonna look at the other stat because yeah, it's gonna piss me off seeing 15. Jaren Jackson was okay. Brandon Miller was pretty good. Like, I'm telling y'all, we fleeced the shit out of the Hornets. It's as simple as that. We fleeced the shit out of the Hornets. Ja Morant, I mean, he's pretty good. The 15 is just, I mean, he had a bad game, I guess. It's whatever. Gigi Jackson, he was pretty good. He was definitely really solid. Really solid. He's definitely deserving of those minutes. Jimmy Butler, I mean, it might be time to put the fries in the bag, Jimmy Butler. I mean, shit. It's not looking that good right now, but you're still decent. Naz Reid is back. Okay. My guy Naz Reid's back. As simple as that. He's back. We're cooling. We're good. Okay. So, round 2. We're playing the OKC Thunder, the most OP team in 2K history. The reason why I'm saying the most OP team, they don't have Shea right now. Shit. They don't have Shea. Shea's hurt. This is our best chance to beat him because we're not beating him any other year. Shea is hurt. Okay. Yeah, we're cooling. I mean, this team is still insane. Like, this team is so crazy, too, because of the picks that they have. They have so many picks that they're probably going to get, like, 2 or 3 more picks in a lottery in the next, like, 2-3 years. And they're going to get 2-3 more good talents because it seems like every single talent that they do end up drafting turns into a god. Like, I bet you Topic turns into a god. I bet you he starts running, like, shooting guard or something. and like it's like him and Shea in the backcourt, and like, wow, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, let's just get straight into this series. So they win game 1. They win game 2. We win game 3. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Like just win game 4 at home. Like, Vince Williams is hurt. I don't care. I don't care about Vince Williams right now. I know he's pretty good in real life, but I mean, like, we gotta win this. We gotta lock in. We don't care about Vince Williams. Come on, lock in. We're up by basically 20. Okay, we're cooling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We win game 5. John Morant has 34. Game 6 off to a decent start. I was gonna say off to a bad start, but you know, we pulled it back. We started pulling it back. We're up by 10. We're up by 10. We're up by 7. We're up by 16, I think. We're up by 13. Okay, we're cooling. We're cooling. Game 7. Big game 7. This is huge. This is huge right here. Come on. Let's win this. It's a close game. It's a very close game. It's back and forth. It's a super bad. Oh, they're up by 6. Shit. They're up by 3. Come on. We got to bring this back, man. We got to jump in. We got to jump in. We got to do it, man. We got to do it. As simple as that. We got to do it. We got to watch this game. It's too close. It's so back and forth, too. It's so back and forth. So we're going to get John Morant with the ball right here. I'm guessing we have G.D. Jackson on the floor, Jimmy Butler, Aldama, and Edie. John Morant's, I mean, he's working on D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell can't do shit to John Morant. Come on, Ja. I mean, what is that? The AIs in this game. Wow. They're stupid. They've gotten so much worse. Like, you go back to 2K16, bro, and 2K16 has insanely good AI, but this game is awful with the AI. Edie, he's stopping that every time. Hartenstein, who do you think you are, brother? Who do you think you are? Come on, let's get a good offensive possession. We need a score right here. G. Jackson, don't shoot that. Thank you. John Morant's taking it up in the paint because his tendos are messed up, and he just does that every time. D'Angelo's working on him. I'm not gonna lie. D'Angelo's kind of cooking him. Come on, you can stop D'Angelo, Ja. Just clamp him up for one possession and we win the game. Oh, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Get that board. Good board. He didn't even try for that. Damn. D'Angelo Russell just walked off like he didn't give a shit about that board. Damn. I know the coach is mad as hell right now. I know the coach is really, really angry at D'Angelo. He's probably like, shit, Shea should be playing right now. If Shea playing, we probably sweep him. They probably do sweep us with Shea, if we're being for real. Jaren Jackson's back out on the floor. I don't know why he was sitting in the first place. I mean, he's playing center, and Brandon Miller's playing... Oh, he's small forward. I thought he was power forward, but Aldama's on the floor. I mean, I guess it's a decent lineup. Aldama hit the... Oh, no. John Morant, just lock that up. Lock that up, Ja. He's putting it up. Western Conference Finals bound. That was a bad watch. It's like, I try and get into the games when they're close because, you know, it's a close game. Like, it's entertaining. But, shit, they are horrible to watch. So, we got the Mavericks again. We win game 1. We lose game 2. They win game 3. They win game 4. I mean, I can't do it with the Mavericks anymore, 2K. They are not this good. I'm sorry. They are not this good in real life. They just aren't. Like, they're not doing this shit to us back-to-back years. I mean, we're up by 30 right now. We won this game. We won this game. So we take game 5. I mean, like, we could do this. We could do this. We could do this. Come on. Lock in. Lock in. Good first quarter. We're away again. We're up by 20. Okay, we're up by... Oh, shit. Oh, my God, man. We were up by 20. We were up by 20. Oh. This game, man. Oh, we're up by 1. We just went on a 7-0 run, I think. In a minute. We just went on a 7-0 run in a minute. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got to watch this. Oh shit. We're doing, oh no, we can't do this. We're doing some. We're doing some, y'all. We're doing some. I don't know what it is, but we're doing some. We're cooking. Kyrie on GG Jackson. He's locking him up. I mean, Luka's just running through him. Like, I don't know why the computer can't make adjustments itself and I have to do everything, but just put Ja Morant on the shooter, on the spot up. Take that, Ja. You're wide open. Oh, he's taking. Oh, please take that. Oh, yeah, Ja. Okay, we need to switch this right now. We need the computer to no, not the Mavericks. We need the computer to work. We need Ja Morant. I mean, we need Jimmy Butler on Luka Doncic right now. It's not even like an ask anymore. We need that, or we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose if Ja is on like Luka. I can't even talk. I can't even talk right now because I'm so interested to see what the computer does because it's just so stupid. What are they doing? Come on. Jimmy Butler's on Luka. It actually worked. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, this is your last dance. This is your last dance, Jimmy. Woo! What is happening? How do we not get that board? We have 3 people right there. Oh, no, Jimmy. Jimmy, this is your last dance. Oh, my God, he got the stop. Jimmy's hooping on defense. He's hooping. He's there. He's there. We got to hit one. We need to hit one, Ja. If you hit both, you ice it. You got... Bruh, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, just hit a free throw, man. You're Ja Morant. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to walk off and end the video if you didn't hit that. I'm not going to lie. I was done. Like, I was done. Come on. No timeouts. They're We win game 6. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're going to a game 7 Western Conference Finals. We pulled this back somehow. We just went on a 7-0 run to end the game, or like a 9-0 or something. Or no, they scored. So we went on like a 9-2 run to end the game. I don't know how we did that, but yeah, let's go Simcast again. Come on, we gotta turn up. We gotta turn up. It's game 7. Game 7, Ja Morant. We know what game 7 Ja does, but Luka's a different beast. We're up by 1. This is just a back and forth game. This is just back and forth. It's tied. 26 left. We're up by 2. We gotta jump in again. Why is every game close? Like it's just up in my stress level every time. And then yo, I can't do this. I can't watch this again. 2K, I can't watch this again. Call the timeout. I don't care if there's 1 remaining. They don't have any timeouts either. We need to call this and get Jimmy Butler on Luka right now because I'm tired of it, 2K. I'm tired of this shit, man. Like it's every time. True size, boom. And then it's always something with this game. It's always something. Okay, boom. Jimmy Butler is on Luka Doncic. Jimmy Butler, this is your last dance. This is your last chance to win an NBA Finals at this point. This is your last chance of your career to solidify your Hall of Fame status. You gotta lock up Luka for 1 possession, Jimmy Butler. This is the possession of your career right now. I know you're in the Finals twice. This is the possession of your career. Come on, Jimmy. Come on. Jimmy Butler, man. Like, Jimmy Butler, man. This is going to OT. Luka just cooked Jimmy Butler so bad. That was a hard watch. That was a hard watch. It might be time for Unk to retire. He might be done with, bro. Oh, I'm defeated after that. Like, I was giving Jimmy Butler a whole ass pep talk. I was like trying to motivate him and, you know, get him right. Like, just help him out a little bit, but it didn't work at the end of the day. Wait, Marcus Smart is on the map. Marcus Smart's on our team? Okay. We're up by 5. It's good. We're up by 3. We're up by 1. They won. They won the game at the buzzer. They won the game at the buzzer. I thought it was free. I thought we had the ball. Like, we're up 1 with 13 seconds left. Like, we have the ball, and we just gave it up. We just gave it up. Like, I don't even know anymore. Just this game is just this game. I don't even know anymore, man. Like, Luka Doncic is just, he's gonna be in my nightmares. He's gonna be in my nightmares and be in every one of my dreams. I can't do this anymore. The Pistons won the NBA Finals. Who cares? Who cares? It's whatever. I tried to go all in with the Grizzlies in this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I tried to be as entertaining as I can. And yeah, we got these videos coming basically every other day. I'm gonna be recording a Pelicans one tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully that's enjoyable. But yeah, let me know if y'all mess with the new content style. You know, me trying to do long form content, stuff like that. But yeah, it's been your boy Grateful, and I'm out. Peace.